welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name is Davina and I live in the southeast coast of the UK. Now, I am recording this on the Friday before the week, if you understand what that means, because Glenn has got leave and he's off next week and the week after, I think. So I'm going to just pre-record this week anyway, this one. So this is Friday for me, but for you it is Monday the 23rd of June 2025, and this is episode number 220. And anywhere you can find me is down in the description box, and anything that I mentioned today is also down in the description box. As you probably noticed, we are downstairs. It is just way too hot upstairs in the workroom. As you can imagine, us Brits, we love to moan about the weather. Me in particular, because I do not do this heat at all. I really don't. Oh my gosh, I do not do this weather. And yes, at the moment the UK is going through a heat wave. Oh my goodness me. Last week, at the end of last week, the thunderstorms, oh my gosh, we had them all night. And Glenn and I kept getting up and checking on him. Oh, he was laying on the windowsill in the bedroom, and with his head underneath the net curtain, looking at all the lightning. He wasn't even bothered one little bit. He loved it. But as you would have seen at the beginning of the video, he is on the freezer at the moment, and he is not enjoying this one. Give him a thunderstorm any day, but not this weather. He don't like it. He really doesn't. He loves it in the winter, or autumn, winter. It's like his mama. Where he can, you know, when he gets cold, he can heat up, which is perfect. I know there's going to be some of you out there that say, look Davina, I love this weather. I understand. I can't see why, but I understand. But I've never liked it. Ever since I've been a teeny weeny, I've never ever liked this weather. So no. Anyway, so yeah, so we had a night of thunderstorms and lightnings. My gosh, it was a night. It really was. And Mishka and I messaged each other the next day to see how the fur babies were. Yeah. And she said that Viking laid on the bed with her dog. He's amazing. And her cat Bagpuss. They kept wanting to get in and out. But Viking was trying to look out the window as well. So, yeah, it's good when they're not scared, isn't it? It is good when they're not scared. So there's been some crafting. So I've tried my best. That's all I can say, because every time I pick something up and I think, I really do. That's how I feel. But I have done some, okay? I have done some. Right, so today, so I don't know how long this is going to be, if it's going to be a long one or not. I haven't got a clue. Probably not, to be honest with you. Look at what I have done. Oh dear. So I have got knitting, crochet and cross stitch today. Oh, and a bit of sewing, actually. Yes. With the crochet involved as well. So that's going to be fun, isn't it? Right then, so I think we'll do crochet last then. Oh dear, I'm just sitting here chilling on my chair. It's lovely, actually. Sitting here chilling on my chair. Oh, Glenn got me in the Emma Bridgewater sale. He got me the sunflower mug, because obviously... and the dinner plate, and oh, I love them. Saying that, I know he said he did treat me to them, he did, but unfortunately last month I've had my Emma Bridgewater stuff, been collecting it for years, and within a couple of weeks he managed to break my sheep mug. I know, and I can't get another one. That's why I opted for the sunflower. Yeah, he was making me a cup of tea one evening and he dropped it. And then a couple of days later, I sat here and I watched him do it. He accidentally knocked my dinner plate on the floor. And he went, right, I think I better give you some. I said, yeah, and stay away from my Emma Bridgewater. So he has replaced what he has broke. But I do love the sunflower. I do love the sunflower. Right then, okay, so let's just hop right in, shall we? So, as you know, I have been having so much fun knitting these DK socks. I absolutely love it. And I found, didn't I, on Woolwarehouse, the yarn, which is the Drops Fiesta. on offer at the moment. And yeah, Mishka actually gave in. She caved. Bless her heart, she caved, and she got some beautiful colours. I think if I still got the photograph, I'll put it here of the colours that she chose. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing those. Anyway, so I have actually finished a pair. Like, yep. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love this yarn and this pattern I'm using at the moment. So, oh, and that's one here, isn't it? Yeah, that's one here on my clipboard. So the pattern I'm using, as you know, is a free, and it's from the Crazy Sock Lady, and it's Kay Lytton, and it's the DK Weight Vanilla Socks. The only thing, as I said last week, I have actually changed is I've upped my needle to 3.5 because she says 3.25 just weren't. Yeah, I could have gone up the stitch size and all this lot and the other, but I didn't want to do that. I just went, because with my research, the other two patterns that we've found, because Mishka and I both did our research, and the other two, Stephen West and Christine Perry, both did 3.5, so I just went up a needle size, and then I've still got my 3 sizes to play with on the pattern, haven't I? So that's the way I look at it. So I have, as you've just seen, I've finished these two, and where is it? Oh, yesterday I've only got the one, and I've cast on the second. Oh, to tell you what, it's really funny because they smell of sheep. They smell of Yarndale. Do you remember the other Christmas when I got a yarn? It was actually the Christmas West Yorkshire Spinners, weren't it? And you could smelt it, and everybody ended up smelling it, and they smell of sheep. Well, this yarn is the same, but oh my gosh, I absolutely, these are more my colourway. I absolutely love these so much. So yeah, so I've got 1.5 pairs at the moment. So I've only just cast on the other one. I've just done I think I've just joined with the cuff actually, so I ain't done a lot, but honestly this is so much fun to do. And yes, I did the same as Mishka. Let me get my bag. Let's move the... Oh, I got... Oh yes, I remember now. What was the ones that... Oh yeah, I got these. Look at those. Look at that pink. And I ain't a pink person, but I do like that. And for Glenn, it's Christmas pair, I got him that one and a brown. So yeah, and she's knitting Gary a pair for Christmas. So they're spoilt rotten, aren't they? Amen. Spoilt rotten. That's all I can say, Mishka. We spoil them, mate. We really do. We spoil them. So yeah, but I am really enjoying making these. So I will be trying. I am going to obviously carry on with the pattern that I'm using at the moment for this sock here. And then afterwards, I think I'm going to go over to the Stephen West pattern and just do it not as a scrappy, because obviously it's a scrappy one, isn't it, that free one. Just do it as a vanilla, and just so I could try another heel and something different and something like that. So yeah, I am really having fun. I really am. As I say, and that Drops Fiesta yarn is brilliant. It really is brilliant. But as I say, that's all the knitting I managed to do. I know. Not a lot really, is it? So yeah. Okay then, right, so let's go into the cross stitch. So as you know, I am doing the stitch cards, and I was doing this one, and I've actually started the next one, so I'm enjoying it. So that one's finished. And now I'm doing starting the button one. I'm using my Home Bargains thread that Mishka got me for Christmas. And this Ada I'm using, which Pauline, yeah, yeah, Pauline. Hello. She gifted me some Ada. So yeah, I am enjoying it. I am enjoying it. So, but as I say, in this heat, I don't know if any of you are having the same problem, but I pick up one thing and I think, oh yeah, I'm enjoying it for a while, and then I have to put it down, and then I have to try something else, and because I'm not one that can sit and not have something doing. It's really weird, but you do what you do, don't you? Really, unfortunately, in this weather. So yeah, oh dear me. Right then, so before I get into the crochet, I'll just let you know, next week, obviously, as I say, I'm doing this early. I'm doing this on the Friday before because Glenn is off. And because Glenn is off, Elmo is due his health check, his nail clipping, and his booster. So we've booked him in for Monday, but we haven't told him yet. He's asleep. So we haven't told him yet that he's going. So yeah, he's going to the vets on Monday. Bless him. He don't like it. Well, he don't go out, does he? Bless his heart. He's never been out, only to the vets, really. Or when I picked him up and brought him here, and then to the vets, poor little devil. So yeah, so he's so anyway, we'll get him done. We were originally gonna cancel it because of the weather, because it's like 2:30. Not cancel it, postpone it, because it's 2:30 in the afternoon. But we thought it's best to get it done. And in the vets, it's so nice. It's all aircon, so it's going to be, you know, it's only really the car drive, just minutes up the road is what it is. And then he sits in his box in the aircon, and they're normally pretty good with timekeeping. So yeah, that'll be fine. And it's best to get him all done, and then he can chill for the rest of the time that his dad's off. God. No, bless his heart. I don't like it when I have to take him up there. But, you know, it has to be done, doesn't it? I've written a little list of things like his nails and all this that we want to see if we can get done on his plan. So, yeah. But, yeah, so that's happening. And then on Wednesday, so in a minute I'll be doing What Have You Been Up To Wednesday as well. I've got my bloods. So, yeah. It's all happening. I reckon Glenn was actually thinking to himself, he wished he'd have stayed at actually work. But ayo. So yeah, so on Saturday, just gone, which will be tomorrow for me, Mishka and I were going to go, we booked our day out again, but I can't walk around in this weather, and nor can she, bless her heart. And where we were going is a big seaside resort space, so it's gonna be heaving. So yeah. And do we really need more yarn? Because we were going to go around yarn shops. Not really. But it's nice to do it, isn't it? It is nice to do it. Okay then, right, so now we're going to go into the crochet. Now, as you remember last week, Kirsty, hi, she sent me the most beautiful package, didn't she? And I was packing all the bits away, and there was some of the fabric in it, and I thought, that is gonna be perfect. And if you remember, a couple of weeks ago now, I followed one of the Laurie Holt tutorials for her flower granny square on YouTube, and I did this panel, didn't I? And I said I was going to make it into a cushion, and I've used the Woolwarehouse cotton yarnsmith yarn, because I had just launched it, and I thought, well, I'll give it a go, you know, so I can let you know what I think of it. And I do like it, I must admit. But there is a piece of fabric in this package that Kirsty sent me, which just goes, and it makes this cushion look so 70s. See if you agree with me, but look at that. I just think it's amazing. So that's the back and that's the front. So I hand sewed it all together, and it sits on my rocking chair. But look, that fabric is just perfect, isn't it, for my cushion. I just love it, absolutely love it. So Kirsty, I've started to use some of the fabric that you sent. I do have some more of this left over, so I'll be doing something else with it. But oh my gosh, I absolutely love this. It's brilliant, isn't it? So I sewed that, Also, with the remainder of the cotton yarn, I'm using another one of Laurie's tutorials on YouTube, and it's called the Granny Circle. I love this, absolutely love this little pattern. I really do. So as you know, I write it all out, and yeah, I've been doing some, because this is a cotton, I can actually hold it in my hands a bit easier than the wool but I've started putting it together. Oh my gosh, look at that. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I don't know whether I'm going to just leave it as is, which probably not, because I've already started some others actually, so I ain't going to do that, am I? But or make it into a table runner, or make it into a bigger piece that will go on the back of the couch, which I think will look lovely, or just keep on going until I run out of yarn and do a blanket. So it is the Yarnsmith DK cotton. It feels lovely. It's lovely to crochet with, and as I say, I've already, oh, this one, I love this one. I've got to put the linen colour around the outside, and then I've already started doing some centres. So yeah, I just pick up a load out of the bag and do a load of centres, and then I'll do the just match the colours round, and then pop, and then you sew them on. Her way of sewing them on is absolutely brilliant. It really, really is, this way round. So yeah, oh, I do like it. I really do like it. So yeah, I am enjoying doing that, especially now I've started putting it together as I go. You know what I mean? It is working out lovely. So I think, let's have a look. Yeah, I did finish, actually. Oh, let's get this one. Let's get this bag while I'm down here. I did finish the main part of the top. I've got to do the extension pieces, which is on here and around here. So this is just the main part. So, yeah, I am enjoying it. So this is out of the Modern Granny Stitch Crochet, and this is called, is it the boho top? No, folk blouse. Where did I get boho from? Completely wrong. That's called the folk blouse. Oh my gosh. And I'm using the King Cole, yet again, cotton soft. Now, I'm not normally one for cotton yarn. I really ain't, but as I say, at the moment, it's just finding it easier to handle. So, and I know that somebody else left a comment saying that they're making the same top. So I'm looking forward to seeing that when it's done. I really am. So, yeah, so I've got to this stage, finished that part. And I say I've got to add bits now for around here. And then add your bits at the side. And then I can do the back. And then the sleeves. So I have done a little bit on that as well. So we're getting there, aren't we, with the projects? We are getting there, but they're all like mishy-mashy little bits, but I'm having fun on every one of them. So, yeah. Okay, then. So, as I said, it's going to be a bit of a quickie this week, basically, because it's just been hard work. Yeah. So, I don't know. But they reckon it's worse to come at the moment. So my brother, because as you know, he's doing very well, mind you, by the way, because I do appreciate you messaging to ask how he's doing. He's doing extremely well. He's losing weight, which is what they want him to do, which is really good. I'm so proud of him. And they've put him on so many different programs where he's got exercise programs with the hospital, and he got a phone call yesterday actually when I was with him. And they've actually cancelled this week's appointment due to the heat, you know what I mean? So, and they don't want him in there in case that makes the situation worse. And, oh, dear me. So, you know what I mean? It is a bit scary, really. But as I say, there's countries out there that are a lot hotter than we are. It's just we don't have aircon and things like that in our home, do we? Unfortunately, we don't. We're not lucky enough to have all that because we're not used to this. So, Anyway, okay, that's enough of that. I am going to disappear now. I think I have mentioned everything that I'd like to mention this week. So, and I will be back on Wednesday with What Have You Been Up To Wednesday. We've only got a couple this week, so that'll be a quickie, which will be absolutely lovely. So I'm going to record that in a moment and then set that like I'm going to set this one after I've done all the editing. And then I am going to have a nice cup of tea in my mug and probably carry on with the sock, I think, or do a couple of more of the squares. I don't know. I need to sort my trolley out as well, actually. I think I might do that. Anyway, okay, that's enough of me rambling on. I will be back on Wednesday with What Have You Been Up To Wednesday. So please take care. Stay safe. As always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Stay safe in this weather. Bye.